What new housing is currently being built in the center of Antalya? Are there any flats for sale from the developer in the center of Antalya? Today we'll show you 3 residential complexes scheduled for completion in late summer of 2023, and the prices aren't sky high. Therefore, these flats are a hot sale offered by Tolerance, a leading agency with 20 years of experience in the Turkish real estate market. Natalia, tell us as an expert, how is this possible? After all, the center of Antalya is densely built up. Where's the place for new buildings? There are many old buildings in the center of Antalya, living in which is not very prestigious. However, there's a house and renovation program in the city. Through this program, in the city's prime locations, developers negotiate with the tenants of old houses with the support of the municipality and build modern, high-class complexes in their place. And voila, you're living in a new house in the very center. Plus, the government even exempts owners from the property purchase tax. That's 4% of the property price, and that money stays in your pocket. Some people think that flats in the center of Antalya are always expensive. Natalia, how much do the flats from our today's review on YouTube cost? Alexei today will be showcasing 3 buildings in the Muratpasa district. They offer various flats at different prices. 1+1 flats start from 76,000 euros, and this generally is quite a funny price for Antalya at this time. Yes, I usually see online 100 or 110,000 for flats of such a format and quite far from the center. But over here it's mainly 2+1 flats for 110,000. And don't forget that Tolerance always guarantees its clients the best price. So let's go check out the details on the Life in Turkey channel. The 3 buildings we're talking about are being built in the central district of Antalya, Muratpasa. The most comprehensive review of this area can be viewed via the link on the screen. This district is home to the most important historical monuments and attractions in Antalya: the old city, Kaleiçi, with its historic quarters, the ancient harbor, the Yivli Minaret, Hadrian's Gate, the archaeological museum, parks and promenades. In short, this is where tourists find the most interest in Antalya, and hence, this is where they strive to rent accommodation during their vacation. From our future homes, you can take a stroll to the Mark Antalya shopping center, one of the main city landmarks. Here you can also catch a tram that will take you to the airport or to the zoo, or a bus to reach any point in the city. Within walking distance there are shops, pharmacies, telecom salons, service companies. There are no problems to walk or to get to hospitals and clinics, schools and universities, and of course entertainment venues. All 3 buildings we're showcasing today in Muratpasa are being built by the same company, a developer with over 10 years of experience, about 50 completed projects and a good reputation in the market. The company sells flats in Turkish lira and fixes installment payments in dollars and euros. This frees both parties from fluctuations in exchange rates. There is constant quality control at the construction site, and this developer uses good materials. The accommodation is conveniently designed, taking into account all the needs of future flat owners. Lovely buildings, and all in one style. One can immediately feel the kinship of the project. Yes, but inside they are different. The layouts vary. In this building there are 1+1 flats, 45 square meters. Those very ones for 76,000 euros on the ground floor. And there is also 2+1 duplex of 110 square meters, at the same price that others ask for 1-bedroom flats. In this building only 2+1 flats are left, single-level ones, and duplexes with an area of 94 square meters. Remember, in Turkey, the gross area includes exterior walls, balconies, part of the corridors, elevator shafts. The calculation is made based on the total area of the floor along the external perimeter of the building and is divided between the flats proportionally to their size. In this 3rd complex being built by the company, the flats are larger and the class of housing is considered higher. There is a smart home system in the flats, landscape design in the yard and other advantages. There are 2+1 flats and 4+1 duplexes left. This complex is closer to the city center than the other buildings, and it's only 450 meters from the sea. You can find detailed information about these properties on the Tolerance website using these ID numbers. Natalia, what will the apartments look like inside? We can't show these specific apartments because the buildings are still under construction, but we can look at apartments in another building by this developer, and you'll see the quality of design, finishing and equipment. At the entrance to each apartment, there's a sturdy steel door and a color intercom to control visitor access. In the hallway and elsewhere in the apartment, there are built-in wardrobes. The kitchen is fully equipped with necessary appliances: an oven, stove, extractor fan. The bathroom and toilet are combined, and they're also fully equipped. The plumbing here is of good brands. All of this is already included in the cost of the apartment. The apartment walls are painted with water-resistant satin paint, the ceilings are finished with drywall, floors are made of high-quality ceramics and laminate flooring. Each apartment has satellite TV. It's worth noting that in Turkey all apartments are delivered with a fine finish, so after buying you won't have to think about repairs and additional expenses right away. All that's left is to buy furniture, move your things, and you can immediately start enjoying life. In all three buildings we're talking about, there will be gas supply. Gas will be brought to the apartment door, and in that building, which is more expensive and of a higher class, even to the kitchen itself. And so what should the owner do with this later? Who will be connecting all this, or who will help connect? We will help if it's needed. Tolerance always helps its clients. You can ask any of them, for they become our friends. And how can we not help a friend? We understand perfectly well that when a person buys an apartment in a foreign country, he knows little about local procedures and what and where needs to be done. And we know everything and everyone here. Therefore, to solve such issues as connecting to gas or helping to register with utility companies, it's a given. These are the basics of tolerance service. So with our company, you don't even need to worry about such little things. Will everything sort itself out? Not by itself, but with our help. In each of the complexes we're talking about, there will certainly be not only outdoor but also underground parking, which is very important in the dense development of the historical center. Pedestrian paths with outdoor lighting are designed on the closed territory of the complexes. Inside the building, entrances and staircases will be beautifully paved with marble and granite. And of course, elevators, although the tallest building will have no more than 5 residential floors. Here are the apartments that are still available for sale in these buildings. In the building, which will be completed in August 2023, there are 1+1 apartment available at a price of 76,000 euros and a 2+1 duplex for 109,500 euro. In another building with planned completion in September, there are only 2+1 apartments left for 109,500 euros. In the third complex, the closest to the sea in the center, 2+1 apartments are offered for 185,500 euros and a 4+1 duplex for 327,000 euros. Details about these properties can be found on the Tolerance Agency's website using these ID numbers, and market prices can change, so check for up-to-date information with tolerance specialists via chat on the agency's website or by phone on your screen. Buying off-plan property is always a savvy investment. With Tolerance, you're guaranteed the lowest prices and a broad range of properties. For over 20 years, we've been assisting you in buying, selling and renting properties across various Turkish cities, offering professional management services as well. Furthermore, we're here to assist in opening a bank account, swiftly addressing all property payment and registration issues, and helping you acquire a residence permit or Turkish citizenship through the country's investment program. Over 1,500 happy clients all over the world vouch for our services, and they know that our support doesn't stop once the deal is done. With dozens of certified specialists working in our offices nationwide, you can rest assured that we'll always be by your side. We guarantee our clients flawless service for many years to come. That's precisely why Tolerance is the leading real estate agency in Turkey. Call or message us to find the best property, secure the lowest price, receive superior service and support at every stage of your life in Turkey. Subscribe to our channel to stay up to date with the most valuable information on living, property and relocation in this country.